Hi guys, One Mediocre Gamer here, part of Synergized Gaming, bringing you a new video. The gameplay in the background is Tribes Ascend, which is now in open beta. This is what I'm going to be talking about in this video. Addressing features such as, is free to play the way to go now with games, especially for indie developers. People with not a lot of money, you know, that they want to kick off their game, stuff like that. Free to play, is it the way to go? Microtransactions, stuff like that, which Tribes Ascend does actually feature, seeing as it's a free game, and it will be when it comes out. It's confirmed that it will be free. So anyway, yeah, this is, I don't know what map it is, but I'm playing Capture the Flag. I get a few captures. This is the first one actually, right here, near the start of the map. I think it's like a couple of minutes in. Yeah, right there. Pretty handy with the spin fuser. So anyway, let's get started. First topic I'm going to address is free to play. Yeah, is it the way forward? Now, in future videos, I'm going to be asking the community, which is you, the viewers, what questions do you want answered? Like in the next video, we could do it every Saturday, something like that. Got something to look forward to on the weekend. I can get done in the week. It'll be rich with content. Do a lot of research on it, the games, the questions that you're going to ask. So I make sure that I answer your question fully when we get to it, and all that kind of stuff. Because you know, videos like this, the hobby, the real satisfaction you can get is from the community feedback and stuff like that. Okay, free to play. The solution to free to play, if you can call it a solution, it's not really a problem, is for microtransaction system, which Tribes Ascend features. Other games like League of Legends, Combat Arms, featuring the rental system for guns and equipment, things like that, is whereby you pay money with a credit card, obviously, via PayPal, whatever, and you get sort of in-game credits, because it's never usually, it is in Tribes Ascend, but it's never usually just straight credit card to buy stuff, because that way they can make more money. You know, so what they'll do is, it's kind of crafty, but you know, how else are they going to make money? What they do is, they make something, say, an XP boost, 900 points, and the minimum you can buy with a credit card is something like 400 points maybe, and that can buy you other stuff. But if you want that boost, you're going to have to buy 3 sets of that thing, the points, like 400 points, to actually be able to buy it. So in that way it's kind of crafty, but it's easier for them to make money that way. And also they can make up their own ratios of like money to points, so it's better that way, I think. And then when you get all those points, obviously you keep them, they don't expire or anything like that, and you can use them to buy any other type of in-game thing like that, and it's usually cosmetic stuff. They seldomly, unless they're not doing it very well, they seldomly sell you stuff that can actually like improve your game massively. So for example, in Team Fortress 2, all items in that are balanced. You can buy them, but you know, you're not going to be able to just splash out like 5-10 quid and get the best gun in the game, because there's no such thing as the best gun in the game, Team Fortress. They're all balanced so well that they just don't exist. Simple as that. What else are we talking about? I mean, in League of Legends, when they have stuff like server downtime, you get points for free. Sometimes they'll give you like 400. It's not much. 400 Riot points. It's not much, but you know, you can buy a small boost for that. And if you got more points, you can buy other stuff. So yeah, that's how companies deal with free to play, by giving you. That's how they make their money. Sorry, and the rest of the game is free. So if you want to work towards something, you can use the in-game currency you get, like in Tribes Ascend, you get XP at the end of games, and you can use the XP to buy upgrades. There's plenty of upgrades in this. This is a brilliant game, I might add, and I may do like a sort of mini review, especially probably when it comes out, when it's fully complete. But yeah, absolutely stellar game. Graphics, sound, gameplay, all that kind of stuff. I'll do a small review of that later. So yeah, next issue. Don't Damn it, I forgot what I was talking about. So I've talked about the free-to-play stuff, microtransactions, and you know, is it a good idea for companies to do that? In my opinion, it is, because, well, you think about how many people would buy a game. It's kind of like you give them a full demo, in a sense. Like you give them the whole game as a demo, but it's not really a demo. It doesn't really make sense. Trying to think of how best to explain that. Well, essentially they are giving you the whole game free. You know, you can do just as much as anyone who doesn't put any money into it as somebody who does put money in, but they just get it faster. You know, it's basically pay to get stuff faster than everyone else. That's how it works. And personally, I think that's a good idea, because with free to play you get so many more people playing the game, you know, than if it was pay. So for example, Tribes Ascend would probably be like a full retail game, like £30 or whatever. Stupid flag drop there. I killed myself. Yeah, so you got so many more people playing it, that more people are going to make microtransactions and more inclined to buy stuff, because it's not just like a one-time payment. You're getting people buying stuff all the time, and you're trying to encourage people to buy it. You're saying, oh, you know, this weapon would suit you, do you want to buy it, and stuff like that. And for some people that encourages them to buy it. Like, I don't really want to say it, but it's more the stupid people that would. They're like, this game has recommended this to me, it must be good. So they just go ahead and buy it with their mum and dad's credit card, whatever. And in that sense it's kind of bad, because, you know, you lose track of how much you spend on it. With a retail game, you know you're spending 30 quid and you're getting however much out of it, you know. And with free-to-play games it's not the same in that sense. But yeah, I think it's a good idea. Post in the comments whether you think it isn't. Also any questions that you want to ask in future videos, and I'll try and answer those for you. I guess I could talk about the game now. Well, the essentials of it. I don't know if any of you have played Tribes Ascend before, but I remember playing the old one. It wasn't called Tribes Ascend, something else. And it was ages ago, so all I remember is like the skiing, which is the method you get around. Like you see here, I'm skiing. Like you go down a slope, you go faster, etc. In a minute, the screen's gone black. Hold on. Okay, what happened there, I have absolutely no idea, but I'm just going to carry on anyway. With some extra footage I got. It's just quite a speedy capture at the beginning of the game. A bit interesting, maybe for some. But just while I sort of wrap up what I'm talking about. Yeah, bottom line, free to play. I think it's good for the games community. It gets so many more people playing the game. Reviews, bug testing, all this kind of stuff. And of course popularity. And then people go on to buy more stuff. So in the long run I think companies make more money out of it, because of the constant transactions and things you can make. I mean, with retail games they get things like expansion packs and DLC, and people do buy those, but because of the price, especially, I mean, take Call of Duty for an example. The Call of Duty 5, the expansion packs were 800 Microsoft, which is about £8. And you know, I thought that was quite reasonable, especially for, you get multiplayer maps, you got zombie maps, and then for £8, sorry, not £800, £8, that's quite good. It's good value. But then Modern Warfare 2, you get like a few multiplayer maps, no extra single player stuff or co-op things, for 1,200 Microsoft, which was about £12. And I thought that was kind of a rip-off. You know, and that was Activision doing that. Activision, Infinity Ward. And I think they're money-grabbing bastards, to be honest. You know, I'm going to go out and say it, because it is true, essentially. Like, especially with Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty Elite, all this stuff. People who buy it, you know, you got to have half a brain to do that sort of stuff. You know, and they haven't even released the content they promised they'd release yet, so... You know, people are getting pissed off about that. But to wrap it up, more videos coming soon. Hope you enjoyed this Tribes Ascend. I'll be doing a tutorial on skiing, some basics for the Pathfinder class soon, so stay tuned for that. See you later, guys.